Friday, 2:50 in the afternoon. Friday the 14th, July. Haven't made one of these for a while. Prayer fire last night. Good music. Did Uber all night. Till 4 or 5 a.m. Busy. Got a couple of bills to pay. And somebody behind me said, call Randy K a pussy. Well, if it's who I think, I know who they said. Supposedly that cousin of the neighbor's died 10 or 20, 30 years ago. Then after the gossip that he died, I remember somebody who looked like him calling me an idiot or something down at Parent Light, and I thought, is that Randy K from Cousins Next Door? I don't know. Of course, I did send a message to the oldest girl that I saw there at Prairie Fire, that to, Joe and Steve, my age, Steve and Joe. I wonder, said say hi to them, and over the since last 30 years out in public, various places, it seems like I've seen people who look like them. Some people said things to me, and some of them are taller than me, some shorter than me, some all bulked up, weights or whatever, and some don't look the same. So I'm not quite sure who they are. If I saw them, along with a lot of people from high school, grade school, college, family connections, I don't know who the hell they are. If they are who I think they are, if they're pretending to be somebody to me, whatever, I don't fucking know. And of course, all these drunk young guys acting like, I'm not kissing their ass enough while I'm driving Uber. First of all, I don't care what you think. You're nothing to me. I do Uber as a last resort for money because I don't have my hedge fund license. I don't have my real estate license. That's all I'm doing Uber. Do you think I care what anybody... Uber may pay me to be the chairman. 10 figures a year. They're not doing that. When drunk people who in their 20s or 30s start getting an attitude with me, or I'm not driving perfect for them, or I'm not smiling, kissing their ass, being polite enough, I don't care. You're nothing to me. And some of you guys start insulting me, getting drunk, faggots, whatever, I don't feel like getting out of the car and getting into a fist fight, but some people are tempting me. Merrill Lynch, you owe me $1 trillion. Paine Webber, Smith Barney, you owe me $1 trillion for disrespecting me and my ownership of those companies. Bank of America, UBS, Paine Webber, Morgan Stanley now. You're all suspects in the murder of my dad, real dad, along with the neighbors and other people, his law firm, country club, whatever. They're all suspects, all have different sort of scenarios, which does give credibility that they did murder. And the way my mom and so-called dad, whoever that guy was after college, the way they talked like idiots and gossiped, they were not even close to being really anything that could be tolerated by anybody, but I don't know. He was an ex-cop who looked like my dad and stole his identity. That's one gossip. All the gossip, these criminals know how to secretly behind the back get away with murder and doing shit to people and don't get caught, know how to get away with it, and bribe the police to be on their side. They are the police and all this shit. They are the courthouse DA, and they don't like you, so they'll do anything they can get away with against you. Well, this is, sort of reply to all that shit and checks and balances and bring hell upon everybody who's disrespected me. And if you're associated with these groups, companies, whatever, bring hell until everything's right. Minimum wage for me is $5 billion a year based on top hedge fund paycheck, and all these idiots who say my degrees don't matter are flunk out of kindergarten equivalents. So Merrill Lynch owe me $5 billion a paycheck since kindergarten. Kansas Securities Office, you owe me $1 trillion, and minimum wage for me is $5 billion. Said my degrees don't matter, wouldn't give me a license. Coldwell Banker, Reese Nickel, I don't recall anybody saying my degrees don't matter, just, you're no better, you're no different than everybody else, why do you think you're better than me, and then you disrespect me and my degrees and shit. So you Coldwell Banker owes me $1 billion, $1 trillion, well, $1 billion, crumb, million. So brought me, who the fuck knows? And pay me $5 billion a year to be the chairman. Warren Buffett, Reese Nichols, Berkshire Hathaway, pay me $5 billion a year to be the chairman of that real estate division. And I do own Berkshire Hathaway, Class A in my own name directly. Owning the place doesn't mean you get a paycheck. Owners do whatever they want to. One time this, one time that. Time is money. Once bitten, twice shy. Minimum wage is $5 billion for me. Past due since kindergarten, all these punks say it don't matter, my degrees don't matter. It's been forecast of storms around here lately. Storms, tornadoes, hail, but nothing really materialized. It is getting cloudy right now, dark clouds. Looks like on the weather radar there's a good storm front to the west of where I am in Olathe right now, moving my direction. So it looks like we probably will get some rain and storms tonight. It's Friday night. I'll probably go do Hubert. Got to do some stuff around my house first. Anyway, hand me the money, punks. You know you're punks. Turn yourselves in. Save yourselves the ultimate, disrespect.